Good morning, everybody. Welcome to episode 12 of the Tweakers podcast, brought to you by GNR Media. I'm Gareth Morgan, head of marketing at GNR Media. No Harry Sheffield this week, but we've got Zach Leader, who's P&R.
Public and Relations.
Public and Relations,
Yeah.
Full stop. And we've still got Taylor Webb.
I'm still here.
Still lingering on.
I'm still lingering on.
Like a
But
fart.
he's got a luscious voice for...
I've got a
for
very
Spotify.
luscious voice.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
That was fizzy.
So today, we've got a different setup today.
We have.
A lot more's going on in this episode.
In the room.
In the whole room.
Yeah.
We've got cameras everywhere. Let's get onto your little list straight away, Zach.
Yep. Let's
Fire on. Let's fire in.
Fire.
Right. So, what's been going on in the world this week? What's been featuring in the media? So, can't ignore the fact that it's the return of the Premier League.
Oh, of course, amazing. Yeah.
Football's back. Good weekend for United.
No.
Ignoring that. Great weekend for Spurs.
But you're only saying that because you're a Spurs fan.
Yeah. I won't be saying that on Sunday.
No, you won't. Move on.
So obviously we've set up fantasy teams.
We have, yeah.
Yes, we have.
We set them up because the youngsters, Harry and Taylor, were really keen to put us in our places, but that's completely backfired on them because they're bottom.
Yeah, they're bottom of the league.
Bottom of the league. Even
Yeah.
George is above you. No offense.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't really care. So.
Okay.
You watch is going to have an almighty comeback.
Yeah, probably.
I will have an almighty.
Okay, we'll see.
Hashtag don't pay is a big thing at the minute. So people are refusing to pay their energy bills because of the rising costs of living.
Well, in January, am I right in thinking apparently the average cost for electric in your home is going to be £4,000 for the year?
Just over £4,000, yeah.
Over 380 quid a month.
Yeah.
That is unreal.
That is stupid.
How? Just how? How? Why? How?
Yeah. I mean, I'm at the point where I'm not going to pay any more. If they try and tell me I'm paying more, I'm saying I'm not.
Yeah, I think the whole country should do that. But
yeah. Well, Martin Lewis has issued a statement on the whole don't pay thing. And he said that the better way around it is to not refuse to pay, but put in a complaint with Ofgem.
No, I've seen that, yeah.
And they were apparently your energy company will offer you a discount, which you have to refuse.
Yeah.
And then the energy company has to pay £500 every time for every complaint. So if everybody does that, they're clearly not just going to put up with paying £500 per one complaint.
Yeah. I think as a company, between us, we should all make a plan of how to do it best.
Yes.
Simple.
We should. Really quickly, hashtag empty Old Trafford is a big thing that's in the next couple that's come over the next couple of days. Obviously, that's football
They
related.
just want the Glazers out, don't they?
Yeah. It's not going well for United Hall from a PR perspective, is it?
No, you wouldn't want to be working on their PR right now or their social media.
Not over the last 2 years, maybe at least. They've had the fair share of.
Yeah, it's not been great, has it?
No. Let's quickly move on then to our discussion. This is a TikTok discussion.
Yeah, yeah.
This is our TikTok week, if you like.
Yeah.
So we put out a social media post earlier today. We are regularly asked by our clients if having a TikTok presence or a channel is beneficial to their brand. So we created our own channel, GNR Media on TikTok. Go follow that. We regularly posted engaging content, analysed the statistics from the launch of that channel until now. We found after 4 weeks, we'd posted 11 videos and we'd had 4,569 views on all of those. As of Monday this week, we'd posted 25 videos and had 15,880 views. It shows that even with, relatively low performing, if you like, in the grand scheme of things, videos, have good engagement. Unlike, other platforms, TikTok uses unique discovery algorithms. Good word of the day. That gives every video an equal chance to go viral, regardless of how popular the content creator is. So they could have, millions of followers. Someone who's only got 3 has probably got an equal chance of going viral, if you like. It allows for the rapid scaling of social media presence, fast growth, virtually unlimited marketing experimentation, another good word. It's basically the perfect modern day marketing tool. So we recommend all our clients use it, don't we?
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't understand it enough. I think people have just got their head around Facebook and Instagram for business. But I think what's happening now is people are seeing TikTok, seeing the following, youngsters like Taylor, who's yawning during a podcast
During a professional podcast.
and you're being filmed.
Right. Well, if you didn't say that, they wouldn't have seen it, would they? Wouldn't
They
have
would.
heard
It's
We're
on
it.
video.
filming it.
It's on video.
Oh, that's
We're in the big time now, Taylor.
well.
The tweakers
So
are
you
big.
carry on yawning. So I think Taylor's generation are either asleep or on TikTok.
Or wish they were asleep.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Having another life.
No, I'd rather
Yeah.
be here, if I'm honest.
Ah, Taylor's rare.
Yeah.
I am rare.
Well,
you
why
are
weren't
rare.
you? What you're here today?
Oh, God.
Why weren't you here yesterday?
Right.
Yeah. So this links to TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok, fantastic platform. You can do something stupid and get your name out there.
If
All businesses should do it.
yeah,
Now, as GNR Media, what did we do yesterday? Or should I say, what did you suggest we do yesterday?
no, you
No.
No,
This was-
no.
I
No,
bought
no,
the
no.
world's hottest crisp.
Yeah, you bought
You
it.
wanted to eat it.
Yeah, I said I will eat it if I have to.
No, don't
No.
start saying if you have to. That's a
No.
load of old ball.
No, I openly volunteered to eat a what
It was the-
Carolina
Yeah, it's the
Reaper,
world's hottest chip.
Yeah.
world's hottest chip.
This is the one that Philip Schofield famously did on This Morning.
Yeah, and I thought I had big balls.
Bigger balls than you've got.
Yeah, and
Those big balls
thought,
lasted for half a second.
Yeah.
and thought, oh, I can last longer than 8 minutes with the Carolina Reaper chip, and
But then you had a gallon of milk.
I had a gallon of milk.
And
Yeah,
we were worried your heart was gone.
yeah, because I was
Struggling.
suffering with chest pains, and I honestly thought I was going to
We
die
thought,
there.
we
and
thought
then.
it was the end,
We did think it was the end.
but video's doing all right.
The video's doing all right, but
Swings around. And
the aftermath from yesterday, I didn't come in yesterday because the aftermath was.
you know,
just-
you normally have half an hour in the toilet when you get home from work.
I had an hour, and it was painful.
Okay, so that gives us an example
No,
of the
no,
sort
no.
of stupid stuff that's done on TikTok
Yeah.
to get views.
Yeah,
Now, with that in mind, it probably leads us nicely.
it does.
I wish I wasn't being filmed doing that
This.
because I'm
yeah.
quite close to doing a full-on David Brent.
Yeah,
and
for those
melted
listening on
pot.
Spotify,
Yeah.
he's doing a sort of hand movement that's
Yeah,
just like a
doing way
like a
too
Mr. Tumble roll.
Yeah, way too many.
What's in Mr. Tumble's spotty
Brent-
bag?
Way too many David Brent isms I've got.
Yeah.
Leads
So
us nicely on.
it does. This week, this episode is a very special episode because we are joined.
He's actually
He's
excited.
really excited.
All right, excited. I love
We
it,
are
mate.
joined by a special guest.
Yeah.
So this week we're joined by rising TikTok star at CraigNotCreg, who joins exclusively from Cardiff via Zoom.
Yeah.
He is currently in a Zoom waiting room, about to get him in. He's known for making fun of his job. In fact, shall I get him in and then say this?
Get him in and
Yeah.
then
Let's-
say
let's
that.
get him in
'cause
and
he's,
then
he's
say
only
this.
met you. He's got a giggling little Taylor. Because you need to say who we are, remember?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
he's giggling like a little girl.
I know. Yeah,
He's there, look.
He's
He's there.
Taylor's
Hello.
all excited and all giddy.
Um,
So let's
Sorry.
introduce our special guest then. So rising TikTok star, he's known for making fun of his job in retail, what it's really like to work in retail on the shop floor, using comedy sketches via TikTok. He's also just begun doing taste tests of energy drinks, more specifically Monster energy drinks, mixed with other drinks,
Banana
which is
milk.
just absolutely vile. It's currently, as of this morning, I'll double check this, he's on 413,500 followers. He's had 30.4 million likes on all of his videos, and his most viewed video has 5.3 million views.
It's crazy.
And he's got multiple videos that have millions of views. He made headline news recently with specifically the Daily Star when he found himself in what he's named the Tesco Saga, in which Tesco threatened legal action over the use of their uniform in his sketches. So welcome to our absolute shambles of a podcast, CraigNotCreg.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
How are we
Nice to
doing?
meet you too. I'm doing good. Thank you very much for having me.
All right.
Thank you for coming on. So we've got Gareth here, who is our head of marketing, head honcho, big
All right.
cheese, grand fromage, whatever you want to
Yeah,
call him.
whatever, yeah.
And there's Taylor, who's very
Hello.
excited.
Yeah, he's one of your fans.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank
no
you.
problem.
We
So
might actually copy one of your challenges later. You
Oh,
like a
really?
Monster energy drink, maybe with banana milk.
Oh, that's a good
no.
shout.
I've already-
Don't do it.
I'll do it.
Don't do it. You'll regret it,
All right,
honestly.
I'll do it then.
No, look,
Could just start doing duet.
yeah, you
We've not
could
done a
do-
duet yet.
There you go. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Cheers, Taylor.
Okay. So, obviously we spoke a little bit before. We've spoken over email before coming on today. So send you just a few. Anytime we have anybody on, or anytime we introduce someone new on our podcast, because it is an absolute shambles of a show.
Yes.
We have some fun little get to know yous, if you like. So, what is your unpopular opinion, Craig?
So I actually struggled to think of one of these because I'm one of those people who don't think I have many unpopular opinions. But the one thing that every time I say it, I get the same reaction. Cheese is disgusting.
Yes,
That's absolutely ridiculous.
It
You
is.
said that a few episodes ago.
I did, but
No.
since then I've then been called out for eating a lot of halloumi.
Yeah, will you not eat it on anything?
Halloumi's fantastic. Halloumi's great.
What?
This man.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
No.
So
See, you won't even have it on a pizza necessarily.
Oh, no, don't be- I'm not that daft.
Okay.
You
Would
won't have
would
chips
you have
and
it on a
cheese,
pizza?
though.
so I'd have it melted. So melted cheese is fine, but cheese by itself, like people who grate it and then eat it off the plate, vile, I'll be sick.
That's a good unpopular opinion,
I
to
do
be fair.
agree with him.
I
Though.
know you do, yeah.
Yeah, halloumi fries are top tier.
Yeah, but the other day, Zach ate not raw, you ate an unbuttered French stick. Would
can't
you
believe
eat?
you
Would
thought
you
that.
eat a cheesy French stick?
Yeah, because eating an unbuttered, just bread, just
Yeah, just
straight
bread.
up bread.
Just bread.
Lunchtime, French stick came out straight down the gullet.
There is reason.
What?
There is good reason for this.
What?
Okay, so you know when you buy a French stick from like Lidl, let's say, and you don't, because it's fresh, it's nice bread. Don't want it to go off. If it goes
Yeah.
off, it's rock hard, and you got to chuck it away. I didn't want to waste it, and I also didn't want to look like that sad person who brings in a tub of butter and a knife.
Oh,
so
see.
I just brought in
So
the
you
bread,
ate
so
it,
it
yeah.
didn't go off.
But
I ate it.
cheese, back to cheese.
Back to cheese.
Good unpopular opinion, really. Bear in mind, it's the same as yours.
He's already winning.
Yeah, you're winning.
Already winning.
Yes.
Favorite chocolate bar.
I mean, it's got to be a Kit Kat chunky, haven't it?
Oh,
that's a
big
different one.
shout,
That's a
big
different
shout.
one.
It's
But-
good though.
Yeah, it is good.
But
Different.
would you not say a peanut one is even levels up?
Well, all varieties of Kit Kat chunky is the best chocolate. You got the peanut one, the cookie dough one, which is
Yeah.
phenomenal, and they've recently released a caramel one, which is also really nice.
Did you not know that?
I
That's
didn't
what we
know
get
that.
for lunch.
I didn't know
Yeah,
We're
Kit
going
Kat-
up to the shop and
Kit
getting
Kat
some
chunky
Kit
for
Kat
lunch.
caramel.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going baker anyway, so it's fine.
Oh, you can pick up some Kit
Yeah.
Kat chunkies then.
Go
Oh,
completely,
yeah,
go
okay.
completely off track if you want.
I bet when Craig came on, or said yes to this podcast, he didn't think he'd be sat here talking about
Kit Kat
cheese and Kit
chunkies,
Kats.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm already impressed with this podcast. Let me just say that much.
You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, bottom up.
Yeah, yeah.
So we recently introduced our team on our social media, and one of the questions we asked each other was, "What do you have a fear of?"
So I have a sort of actual answer to this and a very deep answer. Which one do you want first?
Ooh,
Let's go deep.
Let's go
first.
deep. Let's go
Always.
deep.
Deep. I'm scared of failure.
Love it.
Gareth is all
Yeah.
over this.
Love it.
Yeah, love it.
The thought of attempting something and making an ass of myself absolutely scares me, which
Yeah.
is rich coming from a TikToker, but yeah, I'm terrified of failing. It's a
Yeah, I
deep-seated
suppose you
fear of
set
mine.
your own parameters, don't you, as to what a failure is?
Yeah, like obviously, like if I started a TikTok and it didn't go anywhere, I wouldn't have cared. But if it goes up and then down, that's a failure to me. So yeah.
I suppose in the world of, I mean, I know we'll obviously get onto TikTok, but surely even the most successful of TikTokers have their ups and downs. We have people.
Oh, 100%.
Obviously it makes the good post better when you have the crappy ones to compare it to. So do you still get affected by that if you suddenly put one out?
Yeah,
which
exactly.
it's not nice, is it? Your chip challenge bomb.
No, if I
No, I don't want to talk about that.
Fair enough.
We should probably mention to Craig, because obviously Craig was in the waiting room when we mentioned that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this was Tuesday. No,
Tuesday,
it's
yeah.
Wednesday today, Monday.
Monday.
Taylor tried do you remember I don't know if you saw on this morning, Philip Schofield tried the hot chip challenge, which is
oh yeah.
the Carolina Reaper hot chip. Taylor tried that. Taylor wasn't in yesterday.
Yeah, it was that bad. He had a day off. So you should try that next.
No, I was shitting bricks. You don't want to try it unless.
I have thought about that. I have thought about getting older one.
No, don't try it.
Don't ask Bond.
Well, yeah. To be fair though, we've got 60-something followers.
Yeah, we're a very, very early phase. So actually, from that point of view, it did all right.
Yeah.
But we're trying to set higher standards in it, Bond. For the reward versus pain, it Bond.
Well, worth doing though, Taylor. What
Yeah.
Cheers.
What was your other fear?
I'm scared of spiders. I'm incredibly arachnophobic. Even like tiny ones, I freak out.
Zach's like that.
I'm the
We
same.
share a lift sometimes, and
I don't
there's been
know.
the odd one walk across the visor, and Zach,
Windscreen, you mean?
we've nearly crashed into many a day. I swear that's what's going to kill me.
If I see a spider in a room, that room now belongs to the spider. I'm not going back in that room.
There's one on the wall behind you.
Don't.
Imagine one just comes down the
Imagine.
screen.
just right by here, like.
See one on the headboard.
Yeah. I used to be just afraid of spiders, and this is now branched into all insects. Any insect,
Really?
like moths, hate moths.
I
My
despise them.
kids were picking up moths the other day,
Oh God.
and actually one of my kids did rip their wings off. That goes back to an old episode. yeah.
It does go back to a previous
It does,
episode.
yeah.
What you used to do as a kid, which was get the magnifying glass in the sun and burn ants.
Yeah,
I was thinking about the other one, but we're not going to mention that one.
What was the other one?
Fly. Yeah, move on.
What happened to the fly?
Believe this, Nathan, but remember Knob End Island.
What?
Oh, you
He
can't.
weren't
do
here,
that.
man.
We are not talking about that on this.
Oh, please.
We can't.
We can.
No, we can't. Move back.
Okay.
I kind of want to hear the
I've got
story
a
now. I
kind of
want to hear what's
monster
going
as well.
on.
Having a fly bin in the bath.
Oh, right. I think I know what you mean.
Nathan,
Yeah.
get rid of that. Jesus Christ.
We should point out that Nathan is our podcast editor.
Yeah. We're not just speaking to.
Nathan is what we call God.
And he is real. He is real.
Any pet hates?
So I have a few, but the one that I've recently discovered since working in retail is I hate it when people are in my way.
Yeah.
On purpose. They know they're in the way. They know I need to get past them, but they don't move. I'm gonna throw something at you if you do that to me.
There's a TikTok channel.
Does this branch into people who, when let's say you're walking on the path
Pause.
and what?
Get your arms off the table. You're wobbling the laptop.
Bloody hell.
I told you. Arm back in.
All right, Dad.
We're harping back in.
Sorry, son.
Does this go as far? You know, when you're walking on the path, no matter where you're walking,
Yeah.
someone's slow walking in front of you. They know they're
Yeah.
a slow walker.
There should be a slow lane
Like on the motorway.
in life.
In life.
Yeah, just put old people down the left-hand side.
I second that. Yeah,
it must be
there
even
should be a
worse
slow lane.
In what's the word I'm thinking of? Supermarket.
That's the word.
Yeah, it must be even worse. Yeah.
Especially if I'm hauling stock on like a massive cage.
Yeah.
And they can hear this massive cage coming and they still don't move, I'm going to hit you with the cage. That's as simple as that.
Yeah. Well, in their mind, though, they're paying for that bit of floor, aren't they? Because they're
Oh,
buying
don't start. Don't start on all that.
Debate.
Not though. I've been on the opposite side of this. Not where I've refused to move.
Yeah, but
I'm
you
not.
are.
I'm not like.
You
No,
are.
I'm not one of
You
those.
definitely
But I've seen the cage come in, and I'm like, well, I don't know where they're going. Do I go forward? Do I go backward? Where do I go? I'm stuck. And then I physically can't move, and then they just have to go around me
And then
because
you
I
push-
don't know where to
And
go.
then you push it back.
No, don't push it back. I'm not. Yeah. I suppose we ought to get down to business, really.
Yeah. That's stupid stuff out of the way.
So TikTok channel, it's doing all right.
Yeah, it's doing okay. Yeah.
Okay. So what was when you first set up your TikTok channel? Because as we mentioned, you've got 413,500 followers, which is just mad. 1,000, which is bonkers. What was your aim when you set up the TikTok channel?
Honestly, I didn't really have a name when I set it up. I was one of those people who I used to laugh at people who use TikTok. I thought it was like a 13-year-old's app with dances and stupid trends and stuff. It's kind of still is, yeah. It wasn't until my brother actually downloaded it where he started showing me TikToks where I was like, okay, it's actually got kind of funny people on it. I'm gonna download it myself. And for the first few months, that's all it was. It was just going on there every day, watching TikToks. It wasn't until I just got a random idea one day and thought, oh, that I think that'll be funny. I'll post that. That did pretty well, and it sort of snowballed from there.
Was it one really good video then that went what you'd call viral, and then you just felt like you needed to go off the back of that, or did you have months of it not working?
I was incredibly lucky. So basically, so I posted like 2 before that were just stupid stitches, but then the one that I actually did where I lip synced the sound did what I considered back then as really well. It got like 20,000 views in a few hours, a couple thousand likes, and yeah, as you said, that sort of made me think like, oh, well, now I have to kind of keep posting because that did well. So
when that did really, so obviously in a few hours it reached like 20,000 views or likes, whatever it was. Did you find that was it did really well, like almost instantly, like say within a few hours, or did it just sort of do like a slow growth, or was it just boom?
It was a little bit of both. So I literally recorded the TikTok at like 11:30 at night. If you go back and watch it, I'm actually in my pajamas whilst I'm filming it. And I posted it, didn't think much of it, went to bed, woke up like 6-7 hours later, saw that it did really well.
Amazing.
So yeah, it was kind of like what I would consider boom overnight, but if I had a TikTok that only reached 20k now, I'd probably cry.
Yeah. So you're continuously on that upward trend, aren't you? And now your level of fear of failure has just grown and grown and grown to different standpoints.
Yeah, that's what it was. Like obviously when I started and that did really well, I was like, well, this isn't going to happen every time. And the next one I posted didn't. The next one I posted got like 50 views. And I was like, oh, that's fine. This is my second one. But then it was actually the one, it was like my 3rd or 4th TikTok that was a retail TikTok.
Yeah.
That did well. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna stick to the retail stuff. And then yeah, the rest is history.
What do you think? Do you think it was the retail element of it that was almost the key to the success, if you like, or do you think there was something else, like whether it be the why? What's he done now?
Why is there so many police around here? What's going on?
I don't know. I feel like we're about to get raided.
It's not very loud in the headphones, but I presume outside of it, there's something going on.
There's something going on.
Yeah, it's just Sheffield's on fire.
We're not in a very nice place.
I was going to say, you are in Sheffield, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Meadowhall's on fire.
Okay.
Sorry.
With the I've almost lost my train of thought now. I'm glad I've got
retail
onto that.
Retail.
Yeah. Was it the retail element that was the key to success, or was it like because obviously the hashtags, things like the For You page, FYP, all that sort of thing, it obviously helps. Was there anything that you did specifically that that probably aided it in its overnight sort of success?
I'm not actually sure. I think it was definitely the retail aspect to it, because obviously a lot of people work in retail and a lot of people can relate to the jokes I was making and the things that I was saying. And I think the big part of my follower growth anyway was my consistency, was the fact that I was posting pretty much I started posting once a day.
Yeah.
So I think it was that sort of made people go like, oh, yeah, I should follow this guy.
That's when you get a proper devoted following, isn't it, when you're doing that?
Yeah, exactly.
So in terms of obviously the point you're at now, it's obviously taken a lot of work to get to that point. What have you had to? I mean, is it obviously, like you say, posting every day? Is it posting every a few times a day? What's it taken for you to get to the point that you're at now?
Honestly, yeah, I think it's consistency. I've wanted to be a content creator for a long time, since I was like 13, 14. And the one thing you always hear when you ask for advice on becoming a content creator is be consistent. Always be sort of like on the ball, posting, trying to stay on trends and stuff. So I think one of the big reasons why I've sort of grown the way I have is because I'm always posting every day, so I'm always coming up on the FYP, and people who do follow me can see new stuff every day. So I do think that is a big sort of reason as to why I've grown the way I have.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can see that from the outside looking in, that it's one thing we'd always suggest to people that we manage in terms of TikTok is just having that consistency. And it's the same across, I know we say about TikTok, but it's the same on all socials.
Yeah.
Even if you go through a point of not getting any engagement on Instagram or Facebook or even LinkedIn, the time is to continue it, make sure that you keep consistent with the message, and eventually it'll pay off.
Yeah.
I mean, have you got as far as, I mean, how much of the effort is put and mainly put into TikTok over other social medias? Would you say TikTok is absolutely the main platform, or do the other ones help?
Yeah, TikTok is definitely the sort of main priority for me right now. Obviously, things like Instagram is maybe like the second in line to,
Yeah, of course.
Sort of having success on TikTok, if you like to think of it like that. But yeah, definitely TikTok is sort of the main priority for me anyway.
Yeah. I mean, has it opened up any opportunities for you? I mean, to get to the point where you're at now obviously takes, like I say, a lot of work. And you'll now have access to so many people, I suppose, if you like that. I mean, has it opened up any opportunities for you yet? Or, do you think that's something that may come?
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where TikTok compared to other sort of social media platforms is very different. So obviously having almost 500,000 subscribers on YouTube is very different to having almost 500,000 followers on TikTok.
Yeah.
So for myself, obviously, as you mentioned, sort of the opportunities it presents, that actually hasn't been that many. It's only now, after the whole sort of Tesco thing, and obviously you guys getting in contact with me and stuff, that the ball is sort of rolling on that. Whereas, like, I feel with like YouTube, you see someone with 500,000 subscribers, they've got brand deals, they've got merch, they've got this, that, and the other. So it is very, very different. But yeah, obviously, I'm, as you mentioned as well, like the main opportunity I've had is meeting people, like new people getting in touch with me, talking to new people. That's the sort of main thing that sort of presented itself to me that I didn't really have before.
Yeah. Awesome. Obviously, you probably didn't quite expect it to get as big as it has.
Never in a million years did I expect this. Just me stood in my living room complaining about my job. 500,000 people. Oh, that's funny. That I'm going to follow that.
Yeah.
Yeah, never in a million years did I expect this.
We're gonna have a little, not an interlude, but sort of like a cut between. We're gonna come on to the Tesco Saga we just mentioned in a second, but Harry, as we've mentioned, isn't here. He is a bit disappointed not to be here because he was looking forward to this.
Yeah.
So, in homage to Harry,
we're
still gonna. What we have, Craig, is we've started doing Harry's random fact of the day. Now, we set Harry a task every week. He's got to find something completely random, that we can talk about, have a little laugh about. It's almost, can we say it's almost like our own version of Ricky Gervais' podcast, Monkey News?
Yeah, similar. Yeah, except Harry's the monkey. Yeah,
Harry's the monkey. Yeah. Do I need to do Harry's little intro?
Do it if you want. Yeah.
Which button is it on here? Do we know?
You should know. Really,
I should know this.
Being the one who's running this.
Harry's random fact of the day.
That's cricket.
Oh, he's already done it.
Oh no, we're coming home now. Apparently. No, that's funny. Okay.
Just find the bottom right one.
That's the one.
Harry's random fact of the day.
There you go.
Yeah, well done.
I hope that was all right, Harry, when you're listening.
Yeah.
Harry.
What's he got this week?
So Harry, we spoke to Harry about this. His random fact today is more shower thoughts.
Yeah.
Which we discussed last night. One of them was if it was possible to eat yourself.
Okay.
What would be the last part left? Would it be your mouth or your stomach?
Okay.
That's the sort of discussion.
Do you want an answer?
What do you think the answer is?
Well, I think you'd be left with a head.
Well, yeah, but you're not going to be left with anything really. This is hypothetical.
Legs, arms, bottom of your body. But then you'd have to rip bits off, wouldn't you? So you'd be left with a mouth.
I would be dead if you ripped your arm out.
Well, of course you'd be dead.
Thanks for that, Taylor.
Thank you. Right, thanks. Yeah, nice one.
He said,
Yeah.
this is Harry's random fact today. So when the asteroid killed the dinosaurs,
Yeah.
that was the highest recorded case of killing multiple birds with one stone.
Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah. If that really happened.
What do you mean if that really happened?
We won't get onto that.
Do you not think the dinosaurs were a thing?
Did it really happen?
What do you mean? Did it really happen?
Were they really?
Oh, we're not getting onto conspiracy theories.
No, we're not getting onto dinosaurs. Not now.
We'll have
Do you
that
not
chat
believe in
we'll have that chat
dinosaurs?
later.
Yeah, we'll have that chat later.
What was that, Craig?
Do you not believe in dinosaurs?
It's not that. It's just a few.
He believes
there's
in
just- There's just a
dinosaur
few
chicken nuggets.
things
though.
that are like sketchy.
What do you mean?
Like the amount of time ago it was, and the for all we know, the people who found the bones put them in a different order.
So you're saying the dinosaurs could have had their head on their arm?
Yeah, and they don't know what color they were either, or if they had hair.
That's where science come in, though. To play.
Yeah, see,
They do know they had heads. Some
I think they're
dinosaurs had feathers.
plucking it out.
Isn't that where
You
chickens
don't
evolved
know
from?
that. You don't know. How do you know dinosaur had feathers? How do you know the pterodactyl flew?
I do have a little bit of a thing to add to this about the dinosaur thing. Sorry if this is getting off
No,
topic,
go on.
but apparently, so you know the T-Rex, the world
Yeah.
famous T-Rex,
Yeah.
little arms, right?
Yeah, like me. Yeah.
Apparently, the theory is they've put those on the wrong way, where they're not like this. They should be sort of like this because they had feathers. They were chickens, so they should be wings, not
This is
arms.
exactly what I mean. But
Yeah.
I'm right.
So what-
He's looking
You
round
don't
going,
know,
"I'm actually
you
right."
don't know that Stegosaurus with the things down there, they might have been underneath.
So we've just clarified that
Some-
chickens used to be T-Rexes.
Yeah, did you not know that?
No.
Yeah, they could have been on backwards like that.
Yeah, they were apparently wings, not arms. That's just a theory, though. I don't know if there's any
I
believe
scientific
that
proof
theory.
I've
for
won today.
You haven't won
What
today.
time
You
is
haven't
it?
won today.
11:30. I'm going home.
that.
That's me
That's it, done.
Told you. Told.
We're not getting onto other conspiracy theories.
You don't know that a pterodactyl flew. No
No.
proof.
I don't really care either.
Well,
to be honest.
ostriches can't fly, and they've got wings. So what would somebody have thought in 20 million years, they find a skeleton of an ostrich. You know I'm right here as
I
well.
do, yeah.
They find an ostrich, they'll say, and then they'll put it in Jurassic World 55 or whatever the film is. And all of a sudden, these massive ostriches are flying. And mermaids.
Ostriches can fly, can't they?
No.
Hang on, mermaid.
Sure, yeah, ostriches can
If
fly.
somebody
So I'm
found
seeing
a
it.
skeleton of a
I don't think
mermaid-
ostriches can fly.
Can they not fly?
But they're
I
not gonna
don't-
find-
I don't
the
think
biggest
so,
bird
no.
that can't fly.
But they're not going to find skeletons of a mermaid
Oh,
because
no.
mermaids don't exist.
Okay, let's not discuss mermaids, but
That's a whole different kind of
yeah,
words.
but ostrich, yeah. That's
Have you
proof.
seen how easy it is for us to descend into chaos?
Have you seen how easy it was for me to realise that I'm right?
Oh, you're
about-
not right. But...
Pterodactyls
was the original
might not
question?
have flown. I'm telling you. You find an ostrich. You stay around for 20 million years. You find an
But I
ostrich,
can't stay around 20
an
million
ostrich
years, can I?
skeleton. You'd say, "Oh, that flew."
It can fly.
It bloody can't fly, though, can it? Jesus. So right again.
This is the first time you've been right. I
Yeah,
should point out.
and Diplodocus, massive neck. That's a neck. That was a neck. Massive neck. Who knows the bones went in that shape? It did. They don't all land sideways like that. But they always seem to, though, don't they? We might
Well,
have to
they
put
do-
somebody send it out.
They do land and then erode, so their bones would be in a sort of main order, unless they blew to pieces and then landed with other dinosaurs.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
When the asteroid landed,
Yeah,
Yeah,
landed in the
then-
middle of all the dinosaurs.
but all
and blew them
dinosaurs-
all in different shapes.
All dinosaurs didn't die out from the asteroids, though.
We can do this on TikTok. Get a load of jigsaws, bomb on top, and then put them back together as some else.
Fancy doing a duet with us on that, Craig?
That sounds good. Yeah, I'll do. I'll get in on that.
Let's get off dinosaurs.
Let's get off before you end up saying something stupid.
Tesco.
Yeah, speaking of dinosaurs.
Let's talk about Tesco.
Let's get onto the Tesco saga. So I'm just going to quickly run through the timeline of this.
Okay.
So the saga started. Am I right saying it started just over a month ago?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's when it started.
So you first uploaded a video on TikTok showing the screenshot of your Instagram inbox, showing a DM from Tesco's official Instagram account. The message that they sent said that they claimed that they've been receiving complaints about your TikToks. Who complains to Tesco about your TikToks? We don't know, but anyway, which they claimed was damaging their brand because you don't actually work for Tesco, which I think a lot of people don't realize.
Yeah, a lot of people still think I work for Tesco.
So you did work for Tesco at some point, but don't anymore.
Never worked for Tesco in my life.
Never worked for Tesco.
I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you did work for Tesco at one point.
No, it was actually a question I got asked was where I got the uniform from, but I can't disclose that information.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Was it?
I was just gonna. What made you choose Tesco out of all of the retail supermarkets?
So that kind of gives away where I got the uniform from. But
everyone knows the word Tesco.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
it was just I thought it'd be funny.
Nice. So was damaging their brand because you don't work for Tesco. They simply asked you to stop wearing their uniform to change your TikTok bio. Your standpoint was that because you don't work for them, you don't have to do what they say. The uniform was an integral part of the retail character that features on your TikTok. So you responded with that reason. You were ghosted by Tesco for a week.
Yeah.
But you did change your bio as they had asked, which they did eventually get back to you and thank you for. They then sort of ignored the fact that you asked whether, what would happen if you simply said no. In the meantime, while all this is going on, obviously there was a few videos posted about the whole saga, updating everybody on it. The Daily Star and North Wales Live picked this up and ran stories. Which there's videos on Craig's TikTok of him with the screenshot of the Daily Star article going, that's me. Okay. So after that, you then woke up one morning and realized that one of your videos was blocked by TikTok due to a trademark claim. Upon inspection of that, the claim was made by someone or a worker of Tesco, assuming, on their PR person or whoever it would be. Due to TikTok's policies on this, it meant that your account was possibly entering, the getting banned territory, which obviously wasn't something you were willing to risk. So you decided that nothing about the argument worked in your favor and you had to admit defeat and stop using the uniform. But since then, obviously, you've changed the uniform in your sketches, but brilliantly written Tesco with a K,
With a K
on paper and taped it to the shirt.
Love it.
So the whole saga, there's a playlist on Craig's TikTok if you want to go and have a look through all the updates on this. The total saga had roughly nearly 9 million views on TikTok. So that's
Got to be worth it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Long and short of it.
Yeah. How do you feel about that looking back on it now?
I think it's one of the funniest things that's ever happened to me. It was
Yeah.
I just thought, oh, this will be funny content. I'll tell my followers about this. Never did I think that it is good that what happened would have happened. It was bizarre.
Is there anything looking back now in hindsight that you'd have done differently with it, or do you think?
Honestly, no, I wouldn't have done anything different because I feel like if I just sort of ignored it and then changed the uniform, that would have left people confused. If I kept wearing the uniform, like you guys said, my account would have got banned. So I think like everything that happened the way it did was the best case scenario. So yeah, I wouldn't have done anything differently.
No.
Good.
There is a brilliant part on one of his videos where Craig says, are they up to something? And there was a bit where you said you just pictured that there was all these lawyers sat in a room with your face pinned on the wall
with
going,
my face. Well, it's always been a joke where I actually work that they've got like a wanted poster of me in all of their staff rooms. being like, "Who is this guy? Let's find him."
Amazing.
So yeah, it just always made me laugh that there was probably like a meeting room full of people being like, "Right, we gotta take this guy down. This guy's bad
I'll teach him
news."
a lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy that they picked up on that
I
and
know.
decided, and that must be a lie, that they're saying that they've had
Received
people
complaints.
about it. Surely not.
Yeah, I felt like because like as someone who's worked in retail a while, it's believable that a customer would go in, specifically an old customer, being like, "There's a person on the internet slagging you guys off."
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I think they just said that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do. Unless, like you say, it's an older generation person who's got TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they're like granddaughters showing
Yeah,
them
maybe.
or something. I don't know.
People love
I
a
don't know
moan,
what
don't
happened.
they? We have learned that.
Yeah, we
Oh,
have.
100%.
I wonder, have you taken the risk of stepping inside a Tesco during the whole saga?
What, wearing the uniform?
No, just in general, because I don't know, they might have a picture of him up in.
What, in
stores.
every
What's it going
Tesco?
to say if this man enters shoot on fire? I don't think
So
that bad, are they?
if I
You're
made
not
them
barred
video-
from Tesco.
If I made them videos, I would feel like I'm taking a massive risk walking into Tesco.
So I live in quite a rural area right now, and pretty much the only big shop we have is a Tesco. So if I want to go shopping, then I kind of have to go to Tesco. But every time I do walk in, I'm kind of like,
Have you ever been spotted by someone who follows you and mentioned?
yeah,
Yeah. I was going to say, I presume you
Uh,
have, especially if you're
yeah,
in a
so
rural village.
yeah. So I've been recognized in my actual job a couple times. People look very confused when I'm wearing a different uniform. And yeah, I've been into a Tesco's a few times, and people have been like, "You're the guy, in you," and I'm like, "Yes, I am the guy."
Don't tell them.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on a secret mission.
I love.
Yeah.
I love the image in my head that I've got of him just walking to Tesco,
Yeah.
like the snipers on the roof,
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
approaching the.
Target. It's normally one quite portly security guard
Yeah.
sat eating
Yeah.
a donut at street. He's not going to do anything. He ain't going to do
Nah.
anything.
No, exactly.
The amount of times I've walked out of Tesco and something's beeped off,
Yeah. And he's not.
they
bothered.
just say, "Off you go, mate." I could have
Yeah.
anything in that bag. They just presume it's that I haven't stolen anything. Honestly,
You don't look the sort.
Is that it?
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Probably trying to give him a head start. You can't get a fire.
Trying to help this. If only someone was running up behind you with like a speaker, and you know that music that goes.
I mean, the security guards now making their own TikTok,
Maybe.
running after fat people. There's
I'd
that.
follow that. I'd follow that account.
Okay.
You're going to be on it.
Make a note of that. Yeah,
I'm
I'm going to go.
You're going to be on it.
I'm going to quickly mention something now you've mentioned that. So where I used to work, there's a Tesco next door.
Yeah.
And someone I work with goes over and he's like constantly got his phone on him, and he likes, I don't know why, but he likes filming everything.
Okay.
Like if anything funny he finds, he likes making jokes. He doesn't post it on TikTok or anything. He just likes having it in his back catalogue for times
Right.
that it might come up. And 2 or 3 times now I've seen him post on Snapchat of somebody getting rugby tackled to the floor, trying to nick something out there.
Oh,
Like all
yeah,
the
yeah.
staff are surrounding him. Like there was one where he's been chased out, and this to be fair to the security bloke, big bloke has literally sort of grabbed him round the back of the neck, put his foot out, and just gone whoop, straight on the floor.
Nice. That's
So,
TikTok content, right?
That
there.
is TikTok
That
content.
is, yeah.
Is there anything that wasn't explained in your TikTok videos of the whole saga that maybe people don't know?
Apart from the fact
Honestly,
you've never worked in Tesco. We've learned that.
I have mentioned so many times on my TikTok that I've never worked for
I
Tesco.
can't
but
believe
for
it's
some-
never gone in that.
But no, like I explained as much as I could and showed as much as I could. Obviously, like I didn't show the actual messages, like I blocked them out and stuff. So yeah, everything that happens, I made sure that my followers and stuff knew what was going on. So no, I don't think there was anything that there's nothing that I hid from them or anything like that. So everything was pretty much explained to them.
Yeah. which is good. It makes everyone
Yeah,
feel
of
a bit
course, yeah,
feel completely with the whole roller coaster of the saga, if you
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
Do you think your content did actually damage Tesco's brand?
No. It's like,
No.
course not.
no, like some guy on TikTok being like, oh, when a Karen says this, oh, funny joke. I don't think that's gonna stop people from getting their £3 or £3.50 meal deals. You know, it's I I think it was like I understood where they were coming from, because obviously I'm not painting them in the best light. I'm not painting the job in the best light. So I understood it from that aspect. But to say I'm damaging their brand, I think that was
It's
a bit
harsh,
It is a bit
bit of a stretch. Like,
I think they've missed a golden opportunity, you know. I mean, if I was the PR person in Tesco, I'd be all over this. I'd be like, they could have done anything. I mean, they could have even gone as far as inviting Craig on a TV advert.
Of course, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I was going to say, imagine if just on TikTok, one of those adverts come up for a club card or something, and it's me. That would have blown up. That would have done
Yeah.
amazing.
yeah,
But
that would. Yeah.
I think they've missed a golden opportunity here.
same, so do I.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but everybody's a little bit safe at the moment. You're my safety barrier because you
I have to be
you
your
have to
safety
stop
barrier.
me from talking too many opinionated things. The amount of our podcasts and stuff that we bleep out because of you.
Although
So
to be
you're
fair,
like the Tesco Karen.
I don't like that.
That's
To be fair,
You are, but
I
ours.
have loosened the shackles on your wrists. In the
Yeah,
last
I'm
week or so.
allowed to be a bit more.
You're allowed
controversial,
to,
but
yeah.
not today. We only talk about dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Won't get onto it.
No, if you're wanting something like right down to the bone, you'll have to listen on.
yeah,
And he'll probably get himself cancelled eventually. So
at some point, yeah, that's the aim.
does it
That's
Then
the
we get
big
more
aim.
likes, then, don't we?
does it go further than dinosaurs? Is that not where it stops?
Oh no, it
I
gets
don't know.
worse than
I don't know if you had a brief listen to our episode last week, but obviously the Lionesses obviously
bring
won
this back up
Women's
again.
Euros. We are bringing this back up again. Oh, I've got a button.
At home, it's coming.
We're going to reuse that.
It
Bill.
didn't come home, did it?
This is it.
No, this is it. Amazing. The Lionesses, what they were searching for came home.
Yeah.
But what I've been searching for since 1966 and in 1996 at the Euros through Gareth Southgate ruining it and the last few tournaments, that hasn't come home. Okay?
Yeah, I don't disagree with you.
And half of our last episode was bleeped out because it was worse than that. Thanks, PR.
See, I'm Welsh, so I have no say in this like, at all.
Yeah, we needed a controversial episode, don't we?
Yeah, that'll be the one that we decide we're probably not going to
at
do
least-
anymore after this.
At least he's got Gareth Bale.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, he's winning, isn't he?
Yeah, and as a Tottenham fan, can fully appreciate that.
Yeah, whatever.
So, but to be fair, my next question was from a PR perspective. Do you think Tesco could have acted differently and sort of collaborated with you and jumped on what you were doing to support it, make it work in their favour? I mean,
Yes.
what do you think they could have done? Tesco could have done differently.
Well, yeah, like I feel like they could have approached it differently rather than just ignoring my question and trademarking one of my videos. I feel like they could have been like giving me a reason to stop wearing the uniform, or like you just said, maybe done a little collaborative thing of like, even if I had an idea of going into a Tesco with the uniform and giving them it back. That, unlike this whole like dramatic music, sort of walking out, looking back, the whole shebang.
Yeah.
But they didn't want to do that.
Do you know what? I love the idea of you going into Tesco in your uniform and pretending to work there and doing a
Pe-
video.
People have told me to do that a few times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alan Partridge style.
Yeah,
Get behind the
let's
till.
take this saga to the next level.
Yeah.
You want a war? You've got a war.
Also, from your PR point of view, that's what you are suggesting. Go to war.
Go to war.
The real you would say, no, leave it and ignore
The
it.
professional,
Take it all down.
the professional me.
Take it all down again.
You make me sound like a Karen. I'm not a Karen.
You are a bit.
100%.
I am okay. Oh,
You-
whoa,
You
okay.
are our Karen.
War is on. I am not a Karen. Is
Your middle name's Karen.
that Karen Leader?
That's going to stick.
It's not
It's
going
going on
to
your
stick.
signature.
That's absolutely. That is not going on my signature.
Watch it.
You've got to change. You've got to go on my emails and change it. So good luck.
That'll be happening.
It won't be.
Anyway,
if I send an email and see Karen on it, I'm flipping tables.
okay. Touched a nerve.
So it did touch a nerve.
Got a bite.
Yeah.
Karen alert.
For sure.
Thanks for that. Obviously, you didn't. I mean, you didn't expect your channel to blow up like it did. This, obviously, I mean, as we mentioned, nearly 9 million views on the whole saga. It's taken your channel, everything, to another level, hasn't it?
So another little stat that I'll give for you. I was checking my analytics while all this was going on, and obviously every single line was doing this. Every single thing was going up. There was one day where I gained 16,000 followers in a day.
Wow.
And I was like, that's crazy. This is my peak. I'll never reach this again. A couple days later, I checked it again. I reached just over 40,000, gained 40,000 followers in a day, which is meant, considering it took me like 6 months to gain 50,000 followers.
Yeah.
To do basically that in a day, that blew my mind.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean,
I never in a million years did I expect that to happen.
I'll be completely honest. I've been updating this document probably 3 times this week, and we're on Wednesday, because the followers just keep going up.
Yeah. Like, it's obviously like with every like spike, there's a plateau. So I'm in that sort of plateau right now. But yeah, it's still going up, and I'm very, very grateful for everyone who's like following me and stuff.
Is the plan to do some maybe Asda with a Z next?
I have heard that one. I've heard of Asda. I've heard
Mozzers. I call it Mozzers.
Oh, Morrison's.
Well, obviously,
Mozzers.
Yeah.
Mozzers, yeah.
I've heard Sainsbury's.
Yeah, there was that bloke who.
There was that
who
guy
had
who did
Morris
Sainsbury's.
didn't he, in
Morris
church?
Sings. Yeah, that was another one.
Sainsbury's.
I saw one, Halaldi.
Aldi.
Yeah.
That was another one.
Yeah.
Apparently, Aldi. I was getting while it was all going on. I was getting a lot of messages and comments of being like, Aldi have a really good sense of humor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Message them, see if they'll give you a uniform, which I did, and they ignored me too. So
I think the message there is to carry on pestering them.
Yeah.
Aldi they do things different from a social media point of view. You never know. They might. I'm surprised they haven't picked up on this actually.
Yeah.
But things change quickly, don't they?
Yeah. One of the funniest things that's happened in this for me was whilst it was all happening, Tesco posted a post on Instagram, and every single comment was "Justice for Craig, Justice for Craig," hashtag Justice for Craig, Craig not Craig, Craig deserved better, all this, and it was one of the biggest achievements of my life. I will say that. It was
No wonder you got
fantastic.
40,000 followers in a day.
Yeah. Well, it was better than that.
Yeah, hashtag justice for.
Yeah. It was great. I loved it.
Do you know what, though? On the back of this, I seriously think any supermarket now should be looking at Craig's channel thinking,
yeah, there's
no one's on this yet.
Yeah, there's an opportunity. Yeah.
I mean,
Exactly what I was thinking, yeah.
But I think they're all too scared they're
Yeah,
all
they
worried about what will
never
happen.
really step out of lane, do they?
No.
And it would be a little bit. I know sometimes they compare prices on adverts and they will say, oh, we're cheaper than Tesco's, for example. But I think to get on that would be a risky move. I think they should do it.
Do you know what, though? I would absolutely love to be sat watching telly one day, and all of it, you know, like watching the football, goes to the adverts, Morrison's advert comes up, and then out the corner of the screen is Craig going, hello.
Shop at Morrison's, not that other place.
There you go.
There we go. See,
honestly, this is
my audition right there.
I think now we need to be tagging when we publish this. They all need to be tagged and go. The race for Craig is on.
Hashtag
race for Craig.
There we go.
I'm down. I'm 100% down for that.
Let's do
this.
that.
This is a thing. And if we need to get the second you get that phone call to say it's happened. It's happened.
Yeah,
we're celebrating.
Yeah, we're on.
Oh yeah, massive. I'll come to Sheffield and we'll party.
Deal. You're on.
There we go.
This time, can you imagine if it was this time? If it literally went that big, and this time next week, the race for Craig was won by whoever it may be.
Let's see.
In fact, we haven't done that. Hang on. If you're a supermarket who's looking for someone for a TV advert who would piss off Tesco, Contact at CraigNotCreg.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Perfect.
nice.
Perfect.
You know what I'd
Love
like
it.
to see? All the retail supermarkets just to get on one field and scrap it out.
Are you on a boxing fight between them?
Yeah.
Well, that,
Like Tesco versus Morrison's, Aldi versus Lidl,
yeah, have a knockout competition.
have a knockout
Oh,
competition.
Aldi versus Lidl would be
And
the
then-
headline act.
And then the winner gets to take on Craig. That is the ultimate.
okay.
Yeah.
Craig is all of a sudden like, do they?
I'm not boxing anyone. I mean, I may look like a gruff grizzly guy, but I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
So what's next then? I mean, where do you hope to take your channel from here?
Well, I'm one of those people who I don't like thinking about the future too much because it's scary. But hopefully, just more like just keep growing, keep
Go
getting
with the flow.
yeah, go like sort of see where it goes. Maybe transition out of the retail stuff. Maybe I'm not too sure yet. But yeah, I'm a very much, as you just said, I'm very much go with the flow sort of guy.
Yeah.
Sort of
Yeah.
see what happens, see
And that's very
what's
much
going on.
TikTok,
You-
isn't it? Not
You've
Yeah.
too much.
you kind of gone into like the monster sort of stuff now, aren't you? For a few.
Yeah. Well, that's sort of like a little sort of break from the whole retail thing. Like if people don't come to my TikTok for retail jokes, they come for the monster thing. So it's just something like a little bit different that so I don't drive myself crazy with trying to make jokes
Yeah,
about retail all the time.
Yeah. I mean, you said that you wanted to be a content creator since early teens. I mean, do you see that being a potential career? I mean, career in media potentially.
Well, I hope so. I have just signed with a sort of influencer talent agency. So hopefully that leads to possibly doing this full time and yeah, sort of growing into maybe transitioning to other social medias. But yeah, hopefully one day I can sort of grow into something a little bit bigger and become my job.
Awesome.
Nice. I think the
Hopefully.
future's pretty bright, to be fair.
Yeah, I do. I mean,
Thank you.
the race for Craig is on.
Race
Yeah,
for Craig.
absolutely, yeah.
Race for
Um,
Craig's on.
I mean, the people are making career from a TikTok now. I
Of
mean,
course,
there's an
of course.
advert on TV and on radio at the minute. I don't know. I cannot remember who it's for. But I recognized the voice instantly from TikTok.
Yeah.
And he
think-
started off doing the doing TikTok videos, which
Yeah.
is amazing.
Of course. I think with, like you said before, consistency, keep that going. And all little
Yeah.
keep going like that.
Yeah, and I think just
Try to- That was
yeah, don't
smart.
that. Hand down.
yeah, don't go
I'm trying
forward
to get
with
my
it. Go
angles right.
yeah.
It's not.
Oh,
we ruined the
You had
video.
to. You
Oh,
just
we're gonna
had to,
get
didn't you?
cancelled.
We ruined the video.
You
Oh,
can't
that's
post that
it.
now.
Oh,
Scrap
no.
it. Let's start
God.
again.
Do you see now why I have to put shackles on him?
I do
That's
understand.
everything.
That has not happened before. The Nazi salute in one of our.
You guys got to hit that after the podcast as well.
Nathan beat that.
Nathan, beat the Nazi bit. Thanks.
Did not see that coming.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Moving
Anyway, let's
on.
get on for the hashtag race for Craig.
Hashtag race for Craig.
Yeah.
I genuinely think this could become a big thing.
Have a Craig's face on every single one.
Yeah,
And have it ruined.
yeah.
Just a big sticker of my face on it all. Like
There we go. Yeah.
Amazing.
I've got one more question.
Go on then. Let's end
I'm-
on your question.
I'm really fascinated. What did that banana milkshake and monster taste like?
honestly, wasn't that bad. So what happened was it kind of separated.
Yeah.
So you had because I didn't mix it, I forgot to mix it. So you had like a layer of this. There's no other word for a curdled milkshake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a layer of monster. So as I was drinking it, it was sort of becoming monster milkshake. So it wasn't that bad. The worst one was the protein powder. The protein
Yeah,
powder
yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh, I've not
Wasn't
seen. I've not
good.
seen that one.
I've seen it.
I was
Yeah.
It went. It,
They're all
So
pretty grim,
I-
to be fair. You can go to the shop in a bit.
yeah.
It's my turn again.
Yeah, you can duet one of them.
Yeah, you don't have to come into it tomorrow.
Every day you do a stupid challenge, you can have the next day off. Nice.
That's everything I've got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming on, Craig.
Not a
Really
problem. Thank you very much
appreciate
for
it.
having me,
It's,
guys. Thank
It's
you.
amazing to see someone growing on TikTok that quickly, and obviously you're staying humble with it. You obviously can see that if you just keep consistent, it'll keep going up. So that was the
going
right
up,
arrow,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then thank you for coming on, and we'll keep in touch via socials, and hopefully we can collaborate on something with Taylor and his drinking banana milkshake in a bit.
Yeah, no
I've got to
worries.
prepare for it.
Yeah. And don't forget the race for Craig.
The
The
race for
race for
Craig
Craig
is
So
for
Craig
on.
is on.
Is on.
Let's get
It's
the
on.
hashtag going. Get the ball
We
rolling
are
on that.
pushing this to the high heaven.
Yeah, we'll do it now. All right, thank you for coming on, Craig.
Craig, thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Cheers,
Great
Craig.
to meet you. See you
No
later.
problem. Thank you very much, guys. Good meeting you.
Bye.
Ta-ra,
Cheers,
ta-ra.
Craig.
Bye.
So are we? What's the word? Ending.
Are we what?
Are we having that shambolic minute there? where
Yeah, this is our fumbling way out.
We've kicked the guest out, but
I've
I'm
not-
still
The
talking.
guest has actually left before he was kicked out. He was he jumped before he was pushed.
Jump before it's pushed, right?
Yeah.
So I think let's wrap it up. That's it from us three. Thank you, Craig, for that.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yes.
Episode 12 of the Tweakers. We've got more guests coming up every week.
Yeah.
So keep listening.
And make sure as well, we will do a little shout out for Craig at CraigNotCreg if you want to check
at
out his
Craig,
content
not Craig.
on
Yeah.
TikTok. If you want to follow us on TikTok while you're on there, at GNR_media.
Please do.
At GNR.media.
Please do,
Is
because
it dot media? It's not.
hell.
It's one of them.
You have to bleep that name.
Yeah. Please
Just
do.
search for GNR Media.
I
Yeah.
need more views on that Carolina
Yeah.
chip thing. I didn't do that for fuck all. I need some.
Need a beep in there as well.
Yeah, I need to get another beep. So, good episode. See you next time.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Ta-ra.
Bye. Bye.
So I'm sweating.